Nullscapes. Ah yes, the level that created the whole CBF meme. CBF detected, loser. Can play this game with clicks between frames enabled. Give me a break. On a side note, I think the CBF detector in the level is simply funny. I don't really care that much about if CBF is cheating or not. It's just a cube game. I think people can play the way they want for as long as they don't scam others out of money or attention. I do get why people don't like the whole anti-CBF measure, and I do agree with some of their points. But to play devil's advocate, it's Kiba's level, and as a creator, he does deserve a degree of creative freedom in regards to his own levels. However, I want to review this extreme demon disregarding that aspect, as I want to give my honest views on the decoration and its placement on the demon list. I don't want to get into gameplay that much because, come on, my hardest is the eschaton. Do you really think I have enough expertise to accurately judge the gameplay of a level that's harder than fucking Silent Clubstep? Okay, sorry for yapping. Let's just start the review by looking at the decoration. The block designs in the level are, without any better description, minimalist. This is not to say that it's a bad thing. In fact, it works in favor in providing a unique atmosphere throughout the level. Just like the prequel, Nullscapes, Nullscapes' simplicity gives the feeling of being stuck in an empty, unexplainable plane of existence, appropriate for its name. You don't know how you ended up here, or what exactly this realm is, but you know that you must escape it. The intro to the level helps accentuate this theme. For the very first attempt, you started playing the intro of Nullscapes until it glitches out and you get thrown into the level that you are supposed to play. I personally think that this is a really cool touch, since I'd imagine that players who are opening the level for the first time may be put into question on if the game accidentally sent them to the wrong level or not. The intro's ending feels like you're waking up from a delusion, only to end up in the aforementioned dull, mysterious plane. While we are on the topic of Nullscapes, Nullscapes takes its concept and makes it more immersive with the usage of particle triggers and shaders in the level. The flying geometric dust complements the triangular mountains in the background so well, and it further builds upon the idea of the level being a barren wasteland, as well as the accompanying fog that comes soon after. I should also point out that the main gameplay gimmick of the level, the constantly switching orbs, as I also think it fits so well with the level's atmosphere. These orbs are anomalous, looking like they're supposed to be a part of the game, yet something is incredibly wrong with them. These orbs can be thrown in any level you like, obviously if you know trigger shenanigans, but their existence only makes sense in a level like this. This entire realm is broken, blocks start to flicker between positions as you get later into the level, but somehow, everything is still functional, hitboxes are still the same, the gameplay still feels the same, etc. The song chosen for the level, Flow by Creo, sounds like it'll be appropriate for a relaxing drive down the streets. Yet it's being used in a level that could not hold itself together. This juxtaposition between the functional and the unfunctional pervades a sense of confusion, a mix of uneasiness and familiarity. And by the way, throughout everything that I said so far, I've only been talking about the pre-drop of the level. The drop of the level is another beast entirely. Everything just becomes a lot more chaotic. Blocks flicker more frequently, the orbital patterns between the flickering orbs become more pronounced, and the storm of dust picks up in intensity. To top it all off, the sun in the background suddenly goes supernova in the middle of this section with a very nice build-up, breaking apart these triangular formations and sending the debris high up in the air. This scene gives me Ruins of Destiny vibes. Wait, Nullscapes existed before Ruins of Destiny? Moving on. It is at this point that it feels like reality is breaking down. Your perception of the world in front of you starts to hallucinate. The sun starts to emit a ton of gas into the sky. All of a sudden, this festival of chaos ends in the sun flashing out of existence. Then, finally, the level ends. Just like Nullscapes, you jump into what looks like an inescapable spike platform until you suddenly blip out of existence, leaving no signs of your presence. While Nullscapes has the level fade out gradually, Nullscapes takes it one step further and has everything bug out unstably, until it cannot hold itself together and rips out into a void of nothingness, putting an end to this beast of a level. I want to take this time to talk about its placement in the demon list. As I said, I am by no means a skilled enough player to provide an accurate assessment of its difficulty. But like, look who verified this level. You know what other level was he responsible for verifying? Tunnel of Despair. That level started out as a top 20, but as more opinions on that level surfaced, it would skyrocket in difficulty, eventually surpassing Abyss of Darkness of all levels. I am aware that Zoink took ages to verify Nullscapes, pouring more attempts on Tidal Wave because he isn't as proficient in Robot compared to other game modes, especially the Wave. But like, who even is as proficient in Needle-esque Robot gameplay? WizKid? We see this shit all the time in platformer mode, but this is a classic level. I won't be surprised that come the next following months, Nullscapes ends up becoming top 2, or it rises in its placement in general. We could be having another silent clubstep situation, where it was placed below the current top 1 at the time, only for the demon list to deem the level to be even harder when said top 1 had already been dethroned. In conclusion, Nullscapes is an absolutely amazing sequel to Shardscapes that takes everything about that level and improves on it in every aspect. It's a shame that the controversy revolving around the CBF detector had brought down the general consensus on this extreme. I want to say that whether you support CBF or not, whether you are opposed to the detector's inclusion or not, I want you guys to look past that and appreciate the amount of soul and passion that Kiba had poured onto this creation. I mean, we should be grateful that we're having a level as flavorful as this in the top 10, especially when we got shit like Sakupin Circles sitting in this range. Regardless, I think that Kiba did an amazing job creating this level, and I'd like to praise Zoink on verifying this beast after so many attempts. I mean, have you seen his reaction? It's on the same ballpark as Nepestus' reaction to verifying Kinos in my opinion.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Hello, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. This is my first time creating a video essay like this, so I'd like for you guys to deliver any constructive criticism on my editing, my delivery, etc. I would love for this channel to follow a direction that I would like, so you guys' support and feedback would mean the world to me. If you would like to see more content, make sure to subscribe. I'll try to upload pretty frequently, although don't worry, I won't transform myself into a fucking assembly line that just produces toxic slop. Yeesh. I want to keep on talking about things that I find interesting in a positive way, as I think we need more positivity in the world. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end.